Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be presenting some really cool full cover tips that I got from Amazon. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Okay, so today guys, I have my strawberry milk right here. Didn't have time to open it yet, but I'm kind of thirsty, so I'm gonna open it now. How are y'all doing on a Friday night? Hi DJK Sports. I'm kind of exhausted too. I really should be drinking like a coffee or a Red Bull. But I've already done enough of that this week, so I'm just gonna chill out on all that stuff. But I am butthurt tired, so I cannot wait. I cannot wait to just go to sleep at this point. Hi, Pamela. Happy Friday. How are you? I just got back from my trip and I'm just really exhausted. Okay. So what I have for you guys today are these really cool tips. I saw them on Nail Koo's channel, and she did the diamond nails, and I think I was actually on Priya's channel and she did scale nails, so that's where I got that. Hi Bramble, happy Friday. How are you? Listen, Pam, I think I'm still on my trip. My body's here, my mind isn't. No, I just got back last night and I'm just really tired, if you can't tell in my voice. My voice is just so lovely. Yeah, and I kind of thought about like just, nixing on the live, just like all the other videos that I totally didn't post because I was so busy. Like there was not a moment to myself, and when there was, I knocked out real quick. But yeah, no, I wanted to come on here and say hi. I kind of been, with all the coworkers, so I need some regular people, Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna, but I just have to try to finish. Before I left, I did film enough dailies to get me through today. And yesterday I couldn't post. I was, going through tours, and then I was on a plane for most of the day, and then the day before that was just really busy, so I wasn't able to post then. So I don't know. It is what it is. Regular in my life people. Like I work remote, so I hardly ever see these people. I guess non-work people is regular. You guys are my I see you like every Friday, so. But yeah, like when you're, I mean, I don't know, how much do you love your coworkers? So when you hang out with them for like days straight, and we're talking about not just 8 hours during your work day, we're talking about after work, before work starts, it's just a little much. I mean, it's fine, but you just need your own peoples. Okay. So I found this one on Amazon. This is by McCart, and this is the diamond ones. So once upon a time, I did a nail video making diamond nails. I don't know if I called it that. Maybe I called it emerald cut. I don't know. But I did them different. Obviously, I didn't know they had these. Maybe they didn't have these back then. But I did them using acetate was I using acetate, or I was using the cellophane that comes in the little packages when you, like, didn't I just get rid of it? Oh yeah. Like these things. I cut little shapes. I drew out like a diamond or emerald shape, and then I cut those pieces out on the acetate and or cellophane, whatever this thing is called, and placed it down on the nail. And as it cures, it creates this really shiny surface like this. So, but now they create tips that are already have these facets on it. So you get to have your diamond nail without having to make it. So I figured, hey, let's try this out and see if it looks nice. Now the thing is, I think these are medium. I could not find the longs. I think they sold out of them or something. But they have medium, long, they have short, and then there's different shapes. They have these are coffin, they had like almond, they had square. So pretty cool. Oh, hi E, happy Friday. How are you? Let me see.
It would have been easy to bring charge.
Oh, yeah, it's I've always been weird, and growing up I thought that was like an insulting word to me, trying to fit in. And then you know what? Not that I'm saying that it's okay if someone calls me weird, but I embraced it enough to say that I'm weird and I love it, and normal is also the same thing, because it's like, what is normal? When I say regular, I'm thinking Cheers, if you've ever seen the TV show. Because I used to go to a bar and I was a regular. So when I say regular, it means my everyday people, not well, every day, what's every day, but the people that I normally chat with. But yeah, words are just so, they've evolved over time, and the words don't mean the same, or some words just are what they are, and they're never going to be a good word to use. But yeah, one of those words for me was weird, and now I use it, and then I can see how some people still have that as like a negative thing. But because I had to learn this, by the way. I didn't always love myself. This was something that I honed in over time, and I've mastered, because I not that I'm a narcissist, but I do love myself enough to embrace the weird, because I'd rather be weird than be basic, if that makes any sense. Oh man. All right, let's see. Sleepy but good. Oh my gosh, yeah. Are all of us are sleepy? I'm dead sleepy. I kind of fell asleep a little bit, and then I freaked out because I knew I had to do my live. Hey buddy, Dexter just jumped on me. Oh, this little kid, he missed me so much. He didn't even know who I was. I came home and I must have smelled like airport, so he didn't really notice me. He noticed my suitcase. And then I said, "Hey buddy, I'm right here." And he saw me and he just ran to me. So let's see. Yeah, I'm quite okay. I'm okay. I lost my mom. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bramble. That's so heartbreaking. Yeah, very sorry to hear that. It'll be 3 years since we had to put. Oh, yeah. You never get over lost pets. Like, the last cat I had became mine because my grandmother's cats weren't get along, the mother and the daughter. So I ended up taking in the mother, and I didn't have you know, I love that cat, but I didn't have the same relationship that I do with Dexter, but I still think about her all the time. Let me see. Oh, hi Jeannie, happy Friday. Oh, that's okay. I'm distracted by good convo. It's been a hot minute since I know it's only been a week. I feel like I was there forever. But yeah, I mean, I love seeing everybody today. Thank you so much for joining me. A breath of fresh air. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to do these first. I'm going to use I'm going to try out the jelly nails and see what that looks like. I think this is really, I mean, as much as I don't like pink, I love this lightning pink. I was just trying to pick out a color, and I saw my jellies that I haven't really got to use yet. And this pink is speaking volumes at the moment. Oh, but let's see. Let's first do some chrome top coat because I want to rub some iridescent powders. I'm going to try to do everything underneath the nail. And then I've got my, I got Beverly's hand right here. This is Beverly. Hi. Say hi, Beverly. I'm just going to like, I don't know, maybe nail glue it to her nails because I still have my work nails that I forgot to post. Oh my goodness. I have a ton of not a ton, but I have a good amount of videos that I was supposed to edit and post while I was away. And man, I should have, I don't know. I'm not that smart because the last trip was the same deal. I had not a minute to find myself one beignet. So what made me think that this trip I was going to be able to, um, I was going to find a minute to do these videos. So I don't know. I'm going to have to post my work video. So I have nails on me already. So I'm just going to paint this up and then stick it on Beverly's nails. Okay, so this is the Varnail 2-in-1 Chrome Top Coat. I was watching, what's her name? What's her name? Yeah, I don't know what her name is. Oh, yeah, I do. Kristen from, Kristen Meakin. I'm sure most of us know who she is. And she rubs iridescent chrome powder on her stones that she did, but she actually created it herself. I don't know if she had these nails. So we saw that kind of faceted look underneath, and now that I put this top coat on, it's disappeared, which is normal. But on the other side that you will see, it still has those facets in there. So sometimes I freak out and I'm like, oh no, did I screw it up? I'm doing it underside because I feel like if I did it over, it'll definitely cover the facets because you're going to be filling in those gaps. So I don't even know if I'd want to put a top coat over this. Anyway, let me cure this up. Let's see. Nope, because I've got the phone to record it. I had both trips. I took both of my phones because the one, well, I edit on both depending on the video, so he didn't have anything to work with. But luckily, he binge films, and he already has content. He's got his stuff together. I don't. Sadly. This chrome powder I got from Born Pretty. So I'm going to be using this to rub in after that top coat cures up. see. Oh, or E, are you asking because my voice is low? No. Just joking. We're close to Oh, that's pretty cool, Bramble. Yeah, I went to Knoxville. So I spent 3 days there. It was nice, and the weather was good, so I'm easily cold. I didn't have to wear my jacket, but the last day it was raining, so it was pretty cold for me. Um, oh, okay, Jeannie, I'll look out for that. I haven't been YouTubing very well, if you hadn't. Oh man, I have my days off. I don't really go anywhere. So I am definitely going to take a look at every month and maybe take a day or two every month to just YouTube and do me. So, but yeah, I'll look out for that. I know Lena mentioned me yesterday, and I was actually watching it last night when I got home, and then I passed out. I had my glasses on and everything. Didn't know where my phone was. It was next to my head. For all we know, I probably dropped it on my face. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah. DJK likes to he likes to study up on serial killers. No, I'm just playing. Those things are fascinating though. So I mean, I just like pure horror movies. Oh, this thing was already the light shut off. My bad. Putting it again. It says that you can put at least 30 seconds for this 2-in-1 chrome top coat, but I'm just gonna hit it again. Minimum they say 30 seconds. Um, oh, an hour away. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Yeah, I mean, I'm really I appreciate that they're sending me places. I've never done that before. I've always gone on my own to different states, but I've never been out west. So, I mean, well, I have, just not on my own. Let's see. Me either. Being sick, personal stuff in life. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, I feel like everybody's in the same boat at the moment. Um, yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna rub this on here. Get that iridescent stuff going on. And I want to make sure I get into all these facets. So screw this. Let's do that. Plus, I think it's faster. I ain't got time for that. So it's pretty much almost covered. I think I need more. I love this stuff. It's made my Chrome life so much easier. Okay. All right, we got that. So then I'm going to put this lightning pink on it. I think that's all you're really going to need. Close this up. I do my crochet stuff, listening to true crime. Oh, like a lot of people like that true crime stuff. Okay, so you can see the iridescentness. So it looks all nice and smooth on your side, but you still have those, you can see more facets on the other side. All right. Now I'm going to use this lightning pink. Man, look at that. Doesn't it look like a stinking highlighter? Yeah, not for nothing. I don't like pink, but this is rad. Oh man, you know what? And I was also meaning to post. I don't even know if I did. I feel like I did, but I didn't because I keep wanting to post things and then I get busy and then I stop mid post and then I think I posted it, but I didn't. So, let me know if I posted my work pictures. Like I took photos of what I ate and the room. The room was crazy. Like I'm like, this is all for me. Are you sure? Like, did you mess up? Like, I just don't understand. But I think maybe that's what their basic rooms look like. I don't know. I liked it. I was like, dang, there's like a separate room for everything. Let's see. I like watching cold cases. Yeah, they're so interesting. I love the idea channel. What's the idea channel? Something about yeah. Usually it's based on something that happened far away, but yesterday it was oh, that's not good. I didn't see any work pictures posted. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's scary when things are close to home. Like we saw one for the Long Island Beach serial killer, and that is it's not right next door to us, but we can get there. Is that close? So that's kind of freaky. But that rule of thumb is we don't go out, and I don't think people from New Jersey like going to Long Island because it's one road in and one road out. So if you're stuck in traffic, that's all your fault. So, but yeah, that's probably the closest. I'm sure there's more than that, actually. I don't know entirely all the crimes that have happened, but surely New Jersey has had their share of killers. So, but yeah, that's scary if you're watching something that happened close to you. Okay, good. So I probably was 2 times I was mid post because I tried to post right after I took those pictures, and it told me that the size was too big or whatever, so I can't, whatever. And then I think I tried to post it today, and I can't remember if I was distracted or something. Anyway, so these are no wipe. But you would probably put like I could use different kinds of nail glues. But let me show this first before I attach it onto Beverly. See how it still has those facets on there? So they built that into the full cover tip. And I would love to put top coat because I feel like once I do, it'll be more like transparent. But I'm afraid that if I do, it'll lose the definition of those facets. You know what? Screw it. It's not like I'm making a set. I got my glass top coat. Let's see if I can put like the thinnest possible. Maybe I put it on one side and see if it makes a difference. Because when you saw me put that 2-in-1 chrome top coat underneath, it went from like kind of cloudy to clear. So I feel like maybe it'll be the same for this. No, it's not actually. It looks the darn same. Okay. But yeah, I think if you put it super thin enough, you can still get the facets. Plus, you always top coat. I don't think there's ever a time you don't top coat. But you can kind of still see it, right? Yeah, it's still there. So one thing though, I think it needs to be more defined. When you take a look at the scale nails that I'm going to show you next, like those are crisp. I feel like you can tell what that is. This one is kind of subtle. So, and I got it because it was Makart, and Makart usually has some nice stuff. Hear that? And then, you know, also if you use a different color, they'll probably have different looks for it. So I find jellies make more sense because when you look at gemstones, they're not always solid colors. They're usually kind of transparent, but I'm sure this lightning pink is going to look different from this green. So I'd like to try them out and see which one looks best, because maybe I'll want to wear something like this someday. Let's see. Probably. Although I think it was either last night or the night before I had a dream about work, and I was like, nope. That's when you know when you get too like deep into this whole work thing. I not that I hate dreaming about work, but it's not like I would want to dream about work. Kind of been keeping up with Chris Watts. Not too big. Oh, that's nice. That case irritates me more than any other. For some reason, I'm not. I have no idea who the heck Chris Watts is. So. Yeah, I don't know. I've been hiding under a rock. I've been stuck in Tennessee. Oh man, I cannot. But I have to say, like, I was especially happy when I was flying from Knoxville to Atlanta, because that was by far the best domestic flight I've ever had in my whole entire life. You did not even know you took off. You did not even know that you landed. This pilot was so good. And it was so funny because the Mississippi trip and then flying into Knoxville, I didn't have such a great time. Mississippi was probably the worst, but you know, to where I felt like I was going to vomit. So here I am heading out, and I'm really not looking forward to this flight. And the intercom says, you know, we're going to take off at this time, blah, 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 and then land, and at this time, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, all right. And then they said, oh, the pilot says that we're going to be experiencing a lot of turbulence. It's very shaky up there. We're going to try to, you know, fly above it, but it's really not going to be that great because of the weather. I'm like, okay, great. We're screwed. And then when the flight happened, it was wonderful. It was only like a 30-minute flight too. And I could not tell he took off. There was turbulence, but I was expecting, because I've been in it all. I went on planes so much. I've probably experienced a lot of stuff, and that was nothing. I've experienced worse on larger planes too. So it's like you're not supposed to really feel anything on larger planes, and I have. So anyway, that was the best. So not only that, they bumped up my flight to be like, they changed me out to an earlier flight. So that was great. Alright, I'm gonna attach these nails to Beverly. I don't even know why. Just to see it on a hand, I guess. Let's just use these far nail. Okay. See, smooth on one side, faceted on the other. Let's see, I'm going to use my flashlight. Okay. Pop. That was there. This is probably the first time I've... Look, it's too short. Let me just... I mean, too long. Let me cut this thinger. I think right now we're watching the John Benet Ramsey thing. I remember that being like such a huge thing when I was in school, but that wasn't the time where I was trying to get to know what's going on. I had my own little unimportant child stuff going on. But anyway, but I thought that would be interesting to watch because I have no idea what's going on with that. So I don't know if any of you guys were able to pay attention while that stuff was going on with John Benet, but I remember it was everywhere. Let's see. Did I have any whiskey? Well, I did have one Long Island iced tea, so I think there's whiskey in there. Well, whiskey's not my thing. He's the guy who his pregnant wife and... Oh, shoot. Okay. That's crazy. And the mistress told him to do it, and she... Wow. Oh my gosh, how terrible. It's cute, like... Yeah, I can't remember where I got this. I think it was on Amazon. Yeah. I've been watching Nancy Grace lately. Sad story about a teenage girl that could have been saved if the neighbors would have said something, but no. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Every few years they bring it up. Yep, 7 different ones in Long Island iced tea. Yeah, I had a lot actually. So, when I was in Mississippi, they were having a good time, and I'm like, is this a test? You don't kind of mix, like not personal, but social life and work. Some people like to do happy hour with their coworkers. I've done it in the past, and I don't like it because a lot of people can't manage to keep those two things separate. It's like one of those things, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's like, yeah, what happens outside of the office stays outside of the office, and then sometimes doesn't happen. So I don't prefer doing that. But yeah, I mean, they seem really nice, and I feel like I feel like, I mean, this is probably the worst way to say it, but, like an abused pet, that finally gets to be in their forever home, and they're just not sure that who they're with is really, is like, is this for real, kind of deal. So I'm kind of at that point, because my other jobs, some of my jobs in my past did me wrong in so many ways. Left, right. That I have PTSD. I mean, for real. So I'm kind of like, I feel like potentially a good family to be with, but we'll see, because I have not experienced that in a long time. All right. Hello. So here is Beverly's new diamond nail. And of course you can't tell now, but here it is. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, I wish it was more defined, because these are what they look like. And I feel like it's not, I want them to be more crisp. See. And him and his mistress was only dating 6 weeks. Jesus. That's nuts. Hopefully. Oh, cool. Yeah, I used to do anything back in the day, but I think I did too much of everything back in the day that now I just stick to vodka. Oh, he was, yep. Definitely was sprung. All right, let me figure out how to open this, but these are the 3D Mermaid nails. And from the case, I could already see that these are just so much better than the McCart ones. All right, Beverly, you're going to have to move back for a second. This was also an Amazon find. And I got these in long. Both of the cases come in different sizes and different shapes. I like coffin, so I got coffin. But taking a look at them, see, like, look what I'm saying. Like, it's so defined, these scales. And it's very bumpy. So there's no really, kind of like you can kind of see it, but you can't see it. It's like, no, you can see it. So what I'm going to do with these, I am going to be using my Aurora Mermaid gels from Bar Nail. I just don't know which color should I try. So I've got the blue and the red. I've got some light blue and some like dark purple. See, this is like a pink. This is a gray. This is supposed to be a white but looks silver. This one is like a bluish pink. Of course, we've got our green and purple. And then we've got our light pink, and we got kind of like a lavender. So I'm not too sure what colors to use, but they're definitely going to make these nails. Did I just lose one? Yeah, I lost one. So I don't know. Oh, hey Lena, happy Friday. How are you? I told everyone, like, last night I was trying to watch your video and I fell asleep watching it because I was just so exhausted after coming home. I just flew back yesterday from Tennessee, so I did watch a decent amount of it. I just have to rewatch it. But anyways, yeah, I gotta figure out what color I want to pick. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope it is too. I want my forever workplace. Who doesn't want a forever workplace? Oh, I hope she's doing better, Lena. Yeah, I always think about her every now and then. See, oh, really? I actually have never. This is my first. So, oh, that's all right, Jeannie. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Bridget. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all right. Yeah. Anywho, let's see. Well, of course I would pick this one. So let's try this one at least. So this one I'm just going to straight up put on here. It already has iridescent qualities, so I'm not going to like do the chrome powder for this one. Got my oval brush. Okay. I love this color. Curing that up. Strawberry milk. Let's see. Give me 50 of this color. Yeah, I love these. I haven't, I think I used them in that lavender wedding set because I really hardly get to use these. So I'm actually going to go and do a set of these diamond and scale nails. See what I can do with it. I want to do like maybe a rainbow splotchy scale nail set. I don't know. I say all these things. I don't even have time for it. I should just keep quiet. Oh, man. You know what? It was all a good time this week, but I did actually, we did like these workshop exercises on Tuesday and, no, Wednesday. And it really tapped into things that I just would rather not even, think about. And so I was like by Wednesday, I was missing, Dexter and hubby, and I just wanted to go home. Like, and I was never that type, like I don't like leaving, but if I'm on a trip, I'm like, yeah, let's have fun and all this and that. And I just wanted to go home on day 2. I was like, this is too much for one day with people that I don't even know like that, I was joking with them at the end of that workshop. I was like, well, at this point, all you need to know is my social security number because I feel like we tapped into a lot of things that I'd rather not. But I guess it was like trying to get to know you, I guess. All right, so here is my mermaid now with the Aurora Mermaid gels. And I feel like it's so iridescent-y that you can't even see the stinking scales, but you can definitely feel it. And again, like, I don't even know if I'd want to put a top coat just because every time you do, it just doles out the texture. That's what I do when I'm painting art, and then you can see brush strokes on it. I used the top coat to hide them all. Let me see. Spider, I just found out I'm out of wine. Oh, that's sad. You know what? I have 2 bottles here. But you know what? I do not want it. I might maybe this weekend, but I am exhausted. Okay. Okay. Oh no, my nail stand magnet came out. Been playing around with it. Let me try putting on a top coat and see if it does anything. I mean, you can't, like, right? You can't just have like a manufactured nail and not put top coat on it. Because I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I feel. I feel tired. That's what I feel like. All right. So it does kind of make it clearer, but I don't want to lose that texture of the scales. So I guess they didn't think that far into it. But I'm just going to make sure that, like, I put the thinnest possible layer so that I don't get rid of that definition. But does anybody else have these nails? I'm going to try a solid color after this because I feel like maybe the iridescent glitter stuff on these auroras is making it a little too difficult to see. So I'm going to whip out a solid. Hold on. Oh, let me see. They don't like you leaving either. I know. Yeah, Dexter just turns into a monster when I'm gone. Let's see. You don't need it anyway. Lies. Oh, man. Oh, Mama wants to talk. You have glue to fix it, so it's a... Yeah, maybe a nightcap to help you sleep. Oh, no, I can sleep very easy. It is never a problem. Sometimes on a blue moon. Let me see. I need to grab a color, and I want it to be like a teal or something. This is kind of a teal, or am I blind at the moment? Maybe this is a teal. Alright, I got one. Where did I leave off? I have some Genie have me not sure if they are just like these. Oh, okay. I want to get the tips, just haven't yet. Yeah, they're on Amazon, so if you have Prime, you can get them in 2 days. Let's see. These are Mermaid. Does Dexter terrorize? I mean, he kind of terrorizes him every day, really. But he just acts different. He knows something's wrong. And he might seemingly, you know, want things, like, he obviously wants me back. He wants me back. Yeah, no big deal. No. Yeah, and I feel so bad because I work from home. I never leave anymore. So I mean, and it's funny because that's like being spoiled to him. So he's definitely become spoiled over the years, which is not good because he used to be cool, you know, like, he liked to be sociable, but he wasn't like crazy 5-stage clinger. But now he is. And he has to walk with you everywhere. And not all of us are agile humans to walk with him. So some people get annoyed at times. But I've obviously been with him since he was 3 months old, 4 months old. So we like walk like water. We just, flow like water. We are in sync. So you know, it's understandable. And then, yeah, when I'm not here, he tries to do all the things with me, with him, and it gets a little tough. So I try not to leave anymore. I mean, I could theoretically take him with me because he is my service animal, but we only got that in case we both go somewhere because we boarded him once when we went on our honeymoon and he had never been the same. Like I mean, he eventually got back to normal. There's that word, normal. But when we left him, I left him with my towel that, you know, has my scent on it. And then we left him with his stuffed leopard that he loved. So those are two comforting things he can have. And when we came back and I got him, I didn't have both of those things back. And he just acted super weird. Maybe I should have put base coat on this. It's not like, what the hell? So, I felt bad. I was like, did they not give a crap about him and they just left him there and there's these dogs barking or something? I'm going to put 2 coats because there's that little section that I can't because it's curvy. Yeah, I just got really concerned. I don't trust people easily. So I just don't want to leave him anywhere. So we got him certified so I can take him with me. Because some places, like I can get him at a hotel, but you know, if we went on a plane or a train or whatever, that would be a little bit more difficult. We were looking at the train at the time. And the train, you can't be in a suite if you have a pet. And that's not going to work because we need a bigger space because I'm short, but he's tall. It's not, and it was going to be a long trip, so that wasn't going to work. So we would get a suite, but yeah, they don't allow pets. But I think that goes out the door. What I read was if it's a service animal. So let me see. Let me read up on the comments. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Have a great camping trip, Bridget, and be safe. Be careful out there. Have a good one. See. Yeah, yep. Dexter's always like, you know, because I make a joke. I work from home, so some days I'll go to the office, which is like the living room, and then some days I'll work from home, which is staying in bed. Y'all hate me now, right? But yeah, so when I decide to work from home, he's like meowing at me, trying to get me out the bedroom. Probably saying, "Get to work, you lazy bum," but you know, yeah. Gave me some of those. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these are really cool tips. So can't wait to do a set with them. Oh, yeah, cats are just so it's crazy. Cats are cute, even though they do annoying things. Seal nails. Oh, thank you. Don't forget to like the video. Oh, thank you, Grandpa. And he's just talking about getting Bella certified. I mean, you really should because it's we're at an age where it should just be a normal thing. Everybody knows that pets are just one of the, you know, a family member. So to be without, and it is anxiety. I mean, seriously, because that's all I can think about when he's not with me, even though, like, you know, hubby's home. I still worry. So, it's a thing. And I just have to, and you get like other perks with that too. Like here they charge for pets, but I gotta work on that because they're not supposed to anymore. All right, just one more coat, and then we're gonna see the other side. I think I can kind of take a peek at it right now, and it definitely looks kind of better with all the busyness of the iridescent stuff in here. Let's see. Oh, what's wrong? What did I do? What did I do now? He likes to poke his nose on my hook and get me to stop. I'm not paying, but he don't mess with my yarn at all. Oh, you're lucky. Dexter does both. He'll, especially like and it doesn't have to be crocheting or knitting or anything. If I'm on my phone, especially, you know, hubby too, he'll ram his head on your hand so that the phone gets knocked out or pushed aside, and it gets annoying. Like I kind of laugh at it, but he's, you know, doesn't, because he plays his games on it. So it's like you don't want to accidentally press the wrong button. Oh. Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I have the sweetest job ever. But here's the thing, I really worked hard for that, for the couch and the bed. I've been through like I said, I'm like the abused pet. At my other jobs, they just really ran me through, and it just wasn't right. Probably semi-illegal, I feel, and there's never justice for things like that. So it's like I just don't trust, you know, business. You know, you're here one minute, gone the next. So, you know, hopefully I'm wrong this time, but it was a great time. It seems like we have a great team, and we have a great management. So, yeah, I'm hopeful. We'll see. All right. So here's a solid, and OMG, look at it. It looks a lot better because, like, where did I put that thing? Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here. Because it's so beautiful in color, it's like we don't need the dang scales, but it's so busy you can't see the scale part, but on a solid you can, I guess. But now the problem is if you were to like nail glue this to your nails, that might be a little impossible. You'd probably have to yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe do like a baby boomer and make this part like a transparent nude color to put onto your natural nails. Let me see. I did get very lucky with that, but my 3-year-old cat goes after my yarn. Oh, Dexter does that. I think it's funny though. I don't get upset until I'm trying to untangle it later. Thanks, Lena. I just inhaled my milk. Let's see. Oh yeah. Like sometimes I feel like Dexter's a real person. The way that he is. Sometimes you can see in his eyes that he's like, when I'm talking to him or trying to get him to do something, he's thinking. He's like, let me see if I really care about what you're saying right now. Because Or like when I'm trying to hide stuff from him. Oh, today is National Pet Day, by the way. And this morning I was not in the mood to have like a regular breakfast, so I made myself a double coffee, and then I also made myself some ramen. Um and in it, because this wasn't any home cooked fashioned ramen, this was like a freaking pack of ramen. Listen, I like that kind of a thing. But anyway, so the flavor I had was shrimp, and I refrained from using the shrimp because then that means I'm gonna put some. I have frozen shrimp that I'll put in it, but then if I have frozen shrimp, I have to have Dexter has to have some too because he knows. He smells it, he wants it. I feel bad. Okay, I'll share with you. So I was like, it's the only soupy ramen that I have. The other packets, you're supposed to drain the water and all that jazz. And I was like, I just want something comforting, you know? But anyway, so I had made that, and then I thawed out some pieces of jumbo shrimp, by the way, and I gave him 2. He ate it. And then later I was in a meeting, and all of a sudden, like, I covered it. I covered my bowl because, I was sitting on the couch and I have a tray. I know, you're going to realize how lazy my life is. I had a food tray with my bowl of ramen and I covered it. And all of a sudden, I can hear some noise in the background. I look over and I just get up from my meeting to like stop him because he pulled out a shrimp from my dang ramen. I was like, "You're going fishing? Like, what the heck? How did you score that? Like, how's that even possible? You went through the noodles and everything?" Because it looked like he just found one and pulled it out like it was nothing. So I took that sucker back. Listen, he is my son. So I just ate the dang thing. Like, no, this is mine. Oh, terrible. Yeah. Anyway, that sneaky kid. While I was in a meeting too. And then not like I moved it. I just took it away from him, and then I just told him no, and then I went back to the meeting, and then I look over and he's laying down next to it and just staring at it. Little kid. Let me see. Yeah, you definitely see it better with this one, so let's see. I get upset when he tries to chew on my yarn and it gets... Oh, yeah. Yep, I've done that too, Pamela. Like, I just pay it no mind. That's how used to I am with Dexter and his antics. Let me see. Let's do Happy Pet Day. Yeah. Listen, Lena, I already gave him 2, and like, this is not no stinking... I buy them because it's on sale. It's, they're jumbo stinking shrimp, man. Listen, I gave his tummy... I don't know how big his tummy is. He has, but the jumbo shrimp are like this stinking big, and he had 2 of them. And it was kind of shortly after his breakfast, too. Listen, don't feel bad for this cat. Oh no, this one doesn't fit. Oh well. Well, you get the point. But yeah, I don't know. How would you stick these on after the fact? Just like nail glue? You can't put like any gel underneath it. It would never get to it. So that's the only thing. It looks better on solid, but yeah, I may be like a baby boomer. But this does look nice with the color. It's just the definition isn't there anymore. Well, it's there. You just can't see it because it's rocking out its iridescentness. So, but I'm thinking if you were like crazy enough, you can kind of use a detail brush and make like you know what? I'm just gonna do it so I don't have to explain it because I don't know how to explain things properly. just do this thing there and that thing over there. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Let's see if it works out. Let's just do the same colors then. Get out of here. Let's see if it works. Sometimes I get these ideas and I never try it out, but since we're here, let's try it out. Where's my detail brush? 6mm. There we go. Okay, Bramble. No biggie. Do what you gotta do. He must have wanted... Oh, he's always a piggy. And the funny thing is, I am. So, hubby goes, gee, I wonder where he got that from. Okay, so I'm going to do, like, if you look closely, like, these little pinch marks on the scales. I'm just going to, like, put these on there. Yeah, I messed that one up. And go. That's how it normally is. I usually screw up the first thing I'm trying to do. Wait, maybe try this way. I'm going to make lines on here and cure that, and then put the blue over it so that you at least get some sort of, like, of this pretty color, because I really like it. And then maybe do, like, this part with this color. I don't know, we'll see. This is a lot of work, though. Now that I think about it, I'm like, is this going to be a fun time when I make a set of this? Maybe not. And I think on top of this, I would probably do, like, rhinestones. Make it extra blingy. You know, I'm serious when I, like, stop talking. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and fill in this stuff. So that'll probably, like, solve my nail application issue. So, I get to try this out before you do. Getting to do all the mistakes before you do them. Getting the little pieces here. And I guess if you had, like, the solid poly gel, that would probably be fun too to do. During that. No, he cannot. Those are mine, man. He must have one of you. Yeah, it's really hard not to spoil them, Rotten. Hubby spoils them and blames it on me. Thanks or blames. Jeez. So funny. They're pets. They're supposed to. I don't know. It's because it's not safe. Like, he loves to be clingy now, like, to where he walks in between your legs. And for me, I don't know. Like I said, I've been with him since he was little, so we kind of like get that flow. Like, he'll try to walk in between my legs, but I know him well enough to where it doesn't trip me. But for hubby, like, he's taller, heavier, and hasn't had that. So we're just worried that he might step on him, or, worse, like if he trips and he breaks something, so we're just kind of concerned with stuff like that. And then he's more vocal. He was always a quiet cat. And then now all of a sudden he's just like a normal meower. But I mean, that's how they communicate. And the problem is I work from home now, so I spend a lot of time talking to him. So he's probably just trying to talk to me too. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Okay. I don't know why I did that, because I could have just used the nail brush. But anyway, here, let me. Man, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, I guess. Okay, then I'm gonna fill in these gaps. This reminds me of like color by numbers, if you've ever got an adult coloring book. Oh, I went out of the lines. Okay. Here. All right, Lena, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for showing up. I'll have to rewatch your video because I totally fell asleep while I was watching it. I was just so tired from my trip. Still tired. I want to play my video game, but I'll probably fall asleep doing that too. But first I have to have my dinner. But thank you so much for stopping by. Be safe out there. Drive safe. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here too. I'm waiting for this snail to cure. A little disappointing with this, but I think maybe if I change the color, it'll look better. Okay. Ooh. So here's that nail, and I did the iridescent veining on it. So it has a little pizzazz. Oops. Yeah, it's not sticking because I gotta replace that. All right, and then now I can stick this onto Beverly's hand. Yeah, if this was all solid, I probably wouldn't be able to do this right. Oh, you're off today. Okay, that's good. Well, enjoy your night off. Have fun. Oh, okay. Yeah. Here is the nail. Can you see the threading I put on it? Little veins in the scales, so I can, because I love this color, but it seems to look better when you have a solid. So if that gives you any ideas of how you want to do your scale nails. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually heat up my dinner now, and then I want to play my game. I need some fun. The trip was great, but I'm exhausted. But it's nice to see all of you, oh my god, all of y'all. I definitely had to leave Tennessee. It was rubbing off on me. Uh, um, but yeah, thank you so much. It's nice to see you all. I almost did it again. See you all here tonight. You tried to watch it after. I was shocked too, but I wanted to watch it because, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to watch it right away because I hadn't done a single YouTube thing while I was away, and last week I was slow about it. I mean, I'm just really behind in life. But yeah, I tried and then I fell asleep. Oh yeah, by the way, so I have to look back at that video that I did on DJK Sports because now that I'm back, I'm gonna have to make a little. It's not gonna be anything big. I'm just gonna do something little for everyone, and I have to figure out what that is. So, just give me a minute, and I'll be able to send that to you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I know. We were bowling Wednesday night, and I warned them though because like when I was in my 20s, I hung around a lot of people at this Air Force base, and most of them were from all over, but mostly from the South. So we hung out all the time, and it was funny because when you spend so much time with people, I guess you end up sounding like them, especially when you're drunk. So I told them that, and then I guess because I had hung out with them we like every minute of the stinking day, it was just like, whoa, okay. But yeah, I was saying something, I forgot what it was, and they caught me. They're like, oh, you know how people are, and I was like, oh shoot. How did that happen? You know, like you don't think about it and then it just comes out. And I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, it's time to go. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm gonna, yeah, I can't wait because we've got a day tomorrow. We got some stuff to do. So, I gotta gear up for that. At any rate, I hope you find yourself some wine. Lena, enjoy your night off. Pamela, you know, hide your yarn. I don't know. And Jeannie, good luck with your client. Oh, with your plant. Hopefully you're getting a discount for that. Plant removal is not cheap. Just saying. And then anyone else left on here? You know, have a good weekend. Good and safe weekend. I feel like I've been on another planet and I'm back, so I need to catch up on everything. I hope everything is good in the world in terms of, I was going to say taxes. Well, that's nearing the end too, so hopefully your taxes are good. But like stock market wise, We were making jokes. Don't check your 401k yet. So I guess I won't do that. But anyway, I'll see you guys. Oh, good. She got them done. Tomorrow you'll have one. You can have one for me. I think I can't. I was like, I'm all burnt out on that, but let's see. Oh, that's great, Lena. Do a dance. Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone. Love you guys. See ya. Beverly says bye. Bye, you guys. I'm just all right. I'll see ya. Bye.